That was the conclusion of another video turkey hunt done by Realtree on that All Stars of Spring series. I'm Hovey Smith, the Backyard Sportsman, and this is getting ready to go turkey hunting. And one of the things I do is go back and watch some of the Realtree videos. Fortunately, I have something that'll play both styles. But they don't make these anymore, which is sort of a shame. But I go through and watch these videos again every year to sort of remind myself of some of the techniques they use. For example, Bill Jordan uses no less than 3 different calls to call in the same turkey. I don't think he had to. The turkey responded to anything he used. And sometimes they'll do that. Now, I have called gobblers by rattling pebbles in a little snuff can. Go, go, go. Yeah. So when they're receptive, they'll come. But when they're not receptive, you can do anything in the world and they won't come. And that's the beauty of turkey hunting. It's a very unpredictable thing. You need to be at the right place, at the right time, with the right stuff, and have the right attitude to go kill that turkey. So we're going to try to tell you how to do some of that. In this getting ready to go turkey hunting business, there's nothing that requires more junk for me to do it except for black powder waterfowling, which I also do, where you have a boat and motor and all the other gear. So I have a variety of gear to take my turkeys, depending on where I am and how the turkeys act. Things are also complicated for me since I'm hunting other things simultaneously. Georgia has a very long turkey season, almost 2 full months. And during those same months, you can take coyotes and wild hogs should you encounter them whilst turkey hunting. And so I usually go out prepared to take those as well. The gun I'm going to be using this year is this fellow, known as Bon Richard. It's a 69 caliber flintlock muzzleloader. And with this gun I successfully took a deer during deer season, as well as a few squirrels. But I had a problem with it in that it shot consistently to the left, and I was getting fringe pattern hits. Well, I have since ground the muzzle twice in an attempt to correct that. So today I'm going to go out and load it up and check it and find out exactly how it shoots. Even though this means I completely strip down the gun and clean it again after firing only a single shot. Well, if I can do this with a muzzleloading gun, you can sure do this with your cartridge firearms. So whatever turkey load that you happen to buy, go out there and shoot it. Know where that load shoots. You will often find that these high-powered, heavy shot charged, high velocity, hard kicking turkey loads will shoot very, very low. Woo! You'll aim at the head and maybe you'll hit the lower body. So know where your load shoots. Now if you have a gun that you can actually sight in, and there are turkey sights that you can put on ribs and do that with, by all means sight it in with the load you're going to shoot. Another thing about the Realtree videos is these are some of the best callers in the world. And they call their turkeys in and they shoot them at 15 steps. And they shoot them with a choke so tight that at 15 steps these things are about the size of a $50. Bill! Whoa! Now that's fine if you're going to reach out to 50 yards, but at 15 steps, that's more harm than help. In fact, the last turkey I took was a brown bess, and it has no choke at all, although I can make it shoot tighter than that, much tighter, as a matter of fact, and do. And this will as well, as you will shortly see. But don't take a very, very tight choke out there and think you absolutely have to have it to go turkey hunting with it. You don't. I have another video called Minimalist Turkey Hunting, where I use an old Stevens 94 long Tom shotgun and 12 gauge single shot to shoot turkeys with it. And I've taken a couple of birds with that, one in Idaho and one here in Georgia, as well as diverse other game. So you don't need the most expensive stuff in the world to take your turkey, nor the most advanced gear, nor all the stuff that I happen to carry around. So, let's go out there, load this up, and we're going to pattern it, just like you should. One thing I'm doing before loading is taking this rod and actually inserting it in the vent hole and clamping it in. That keeps powder during the loading process from going unwantedly from the chamber into the pan as I load. So I'm sure I have a full charge. Now that I have the muzzle exposed, you can see the bright finish right up here where I've taken a Dremel tool and ground this side. So if you buy an original smoothbore gun of any sort and you notice the muzzle is ground on one side and not the other, that's to control the strike of the shot. So don't change it. Somebody already worked that out for you. We have double FG black powder. And we're going to charge our muzzle loader with 90 grains. Then we have a cut styrofoam wad from actually a trimmed section of the barrel, and I sharpened it to make a wad cutter out of it. And that loads down. Then we load a charge of cream of wheat. This is a buffer between the charge and the plastic wad. Okay, cream of wheat. This is a plastic 16 gauge Remington wad, and it's a little undersized for this gun. But with a cream of wheat buffer plus another wad, you get a better gas seal here, and it expands well. And incidentally, these wads can be recovered in the field, and they can even be reused. That goes down. Now we have number 6 lead shot. A plastic bag, a scoop set for 1 1/8 ounce, that goes down. And we use another one of our styrofoam wads for an overshot charge. Now these styrofoam wads may melt a little when they're fired, but they do not catch fire. I'm crimping the whole charge down. All of these components can be moved to the side, out of the way. The gun put on the shooting bench. Our rod removed. The pan primed. A little much. With these muskets, you usually use your whatever you use in your main charge for your priming powder. With 1 inch of flint, yeah, you're going to get some sparks down there somewhere. Now all we have to do is cock it and shoot it. And there is our likely target. And I'm aiming for the center. My guess at grinding adjustments worked. We have, just in the vicinity here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, a dozen hits, 12, a dozen hits right here in this portion of the target, dead center. And we have others scattered this way and this way. So although the pattern is obviously thinning at 40 yards, yeah, that will reliably kill turkey. Now since we have everything ready, let's check it with a round ball load in case I have some hogs. Now the grinding here really worked. That's about as good a centered a pattern as you can expect from a smooth bore muzzle-loading gun. That one's good. Now the round ball load, obviously we use round balls, and I do patch my load, and the same charge of powder. So we have 90 grains of double FG down the bore as straight as I can drop it. Over powder wad. I use this wad with a patch because these patches are heavily lubricated and I do not want the lubricant to spoil the powder. We have patching material. One has a little dimple in it. Get a good one. Okay, good select round ball. Short starter. Tight fit. Need to sharpen my knife a little bit. It helped me put out 1,000 pounds of fertilizer 2 days ago, so it's a little bit dull. Okay, firmly down. We are cocked. Our target awaits. Well, I certainly got a hit. We'll see where. At a full and measured 40 yards, the ball hit approximately 4 inches low and still a little bit to the left. However, if you look at all of the previous round ball shootings, save this one, which was actually shot at 50 yards and aimed up in here, you have 2 holes. One here, and 2 here. So it's doing its thing. It's consistent. So yeah, that shot will kill deer and hog. Even better if I can remember to aim a little high. This is some of the gear that Bon Richard and I will be taking out with us during hunting season. Of course, there is the gun, and beneath it, the bag and the stuff that makes the gun work. Then, we have a variety of calls. We have our turkey decoys and our turkey vest right here. Over there we have a cushion, and in this duffel, more turkey decoys, plus stuff to keep us dry when it gets wet. You don't need all of this junk. You can do it much more simply, and in fact, I have a video, Minimalist Turkey Hunting, that will show you how to do it with a single barrel cartridge shotgun and a couple of decoys and a turkey vest, and all the rest of this stuff can be left behind. But it's fun to play with. So, now, get your stuff together, get it fixed, get it sewed up, get it repaired, make sure you have all the right components, you have the right sticks to go in with your turkey decoys, and go out there on opening day and get started working your turkeys. Don't be disappointed if you don't get one opening day. In Georgia, it usually takes from 8 to 14 trips to bag a turkey. You'll hear them gobbling, or maybe not. They'll come to you, or maybe not. They'll be attracted by other hens, or maybe not. Or somebody else might even scare them off. But if you're persistent, if you get out there, yeah, sooner or later you'll find a time when the turkey's ripe, and they'll come to almost anything. But now, this is Hovey Smith, reminding you to hunt what you eat and eat what you hunt. Be legal, be ethical, be safe. Goodbye, God bless, and see you next time. Bon Richard is a French Model 1777 69 caliber musket that I cut down in brown to make a hunting gun out of it. I have a number of videos about making the gun from a David Pietusala kit and also taking game with it. I've also taken turkeys and other game with young blunderbuss and Bess, and you can find those also on YouTube. For more information about my outdoor and business books, go to www.hoveysmith.com. For details about Make Your Own Job, anytime, anywhere, at any age, go to CreateYourOwnJobSecurity.com. This book is available in softcover and an e-book from Amazon and as an audiobook from ListenUpAudiobooks.com. Good hunting and good eating from the outdoors. Goodbye and God bless.